Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Welcome back to Online Darts. We're here at the Paddy Power World Championship Media Day and we've got Fallon Sherrock. Fallon, all getting a bit excited about it now, going back?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I can't wait to go back. You know, especially with all the Christmas stuff going on as well. It actually feels like Christmas and Ali Pali's back and yeah, no, it's a good vibe.
It's been a different year for you. It started off a little bit slow, but towards the end, you really found your feet in your game again.
Yeah, I know, but I do this all the time and it's so frustrating because I just feel like I start off all right and then like fall apart and then kind of build myself back up at the end of the year, but I'd rather build myself up at the end of the year when it matters than obviously like fall apart like I do in the middle of the year.
This time last year I remember we spoke to you and you were getting a lot of flack because of the way it was all done. Is it nice this year that you've done it outright on your own, winning those 3 events in a row, that no one can say anything to you? Yeah,
no, that feels a lot better. You know, no one can say anything because I've obviously earned my space and stuff like that this year and all that. Like I did last year, but I get it. But yeah, no one can actually say anything this year. So I'm like, yes, there's less stress on me this year.
Going back, obviously last year you had chances against Ricky. Was there a disappointment that you didn't quite get over the line against him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always disappointed, you know, losing a game, but obviously having chances to kind of get nearer the end or winning games, you know, you go back and then you just kind of regroup yourself and try and focus on the next time that you play. So obviously this time I'm going to go into with the same mentality as I do at all my other games, and obviously I feel like I'm a bit stronger under the pressure situations coming into my finishing. So if I can just tweak my scoring a little bit more, I feel a bit more confident closing out games this time.
The Grand Slam, obviously you won one game, Michael threw everything at you, Rob Cross threw everything at you, but in those games you still had chances. Does that give you a lot of confidence that 2 of the best players this year, and you've carved out opportunities for yourselves against the very best?
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that I want to play the best players because it shows me where my level of game is at, because I don't want to play someone who's just like, you know, handing me the game. Like, I want to be pushed. I want to be like, see how much resilience I have, how much pressure situations I can deal with. So yeah, the fact that Michael and Rob threw everything at me, you know, it's making me stronger going into the World. You know, that's what I wanted. I wanted really to be pushed.
The tour card, are you going to go back to Q School? And I know that you said you want to play against them, and is that still very much on the radar?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go to Q School, you know, it's in Milton Keynes. I mean, I'm going to go to Q School. I mean, that's what I want to do anyway, you know, I want to play against the men. If I get the tour card, I get the tour card, but if I don't get the tour card, I can play on the Challenge Tour, so I get more, you know, experience playing longer formats of games. You know, I know, what is it, first to 5 on Challenge Tour? Well, I'm not used to playing first to 5, so I just want every bit of like help that I can to help my game.
Challenge Tour, Super Series, and obviously the men's PDC events. Do you feel that you play better against the men than you do against the women in the women's series and things like that?
Yeah, but I think a lot of that is because I know, like, unless I'm playing someone like Lisa or Bo or anything like that, I know I'm going to get shots at a double. Whereas the men, I don't know if I'm going to get shots at a double, so I know I need to power scores to keep up with them. But yeah, that's why, you know, when I go to the women's series, I love playing the best players. I love playing Bo in that because I ain't getting an opportunity to like miss doubles against Bo. Like, she will literally just hit everything at me, and that's why I like playing the men, because they throw everything at you. Like, they don't want to lose. They're like, yes, we're going to throw our A game at you.
Is the TV 9 darter the highlight of your year so far?
Yeah, to you know, Ali Pali, I might hit another one. I'm joking. I've hit 2 this year. I can't be too greedy, but yeah, no, definitely hitting one on TV is a good one.
I want to take you back to 2019 where this journey began, and what's it been like? Because we've had the highs of you doing what you did, beating Ted and Mensa, then obviously the lows of the pandemic, losing everything, then getting it back, getting to a final of a World Series event, and then obviously the low of last year, the high of this year. What's the roller coaster been like for Fallon Sherrock as the thing falls off? You can't make it.
Like literally like that. Literally like like that.
That's timing it. That's timing it.
But that just shows what it is. It's a roller coaster. It goes all right, and then something falls down. Like literally.
That's
no.
We'll just take it off and carry on.
Take it off. No, it has been like highs and lows and stuff like that. But I'm quite I'm not happy about having the lows. But I think going through the lows helps you become a stronger person and a player anyway. So I think over time, I believe that everything is set out for you. So I believe everything's planned out. So I'm like, from these highs and lows, there's going to be a good outcome. And if I can come out from the lows, something really good's going to come along.
How do you balance being Fallon, the dart player, and Fallon and mum? Obviously, I get to spend a lot of time with you at exhibitions and stuff like that, and we see you bring the little one, Rory, to them, and he loves it. How do you juggle being both?
Hard. No, I do my best. I do what I can. It's usually just weekends and stuff that I miss. But he's used to it now. He's quite happy for me to go away, and then he asks obviously how I get on and stuff. It's like, oh, did you win? Did you win? I'm like, well, sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no, and stuff like that. He's like, oh right, can I get some row blocks now then? This is literally what it goes on in his head. He's like, yeah, and then he likes watching it, and he's learned obviously what a 180 is now, so he's really excited about 180s, and I'm just slowly getting him into darts now. So I'm hoping obviously the more he gets into it, the more he's going to want to come with me, and it makes it so much easier. But at the moment he's still kind of on thing about it, but it is difficult to kind of juggle it all.
When he watches mum on TV, do you think he's proud of mum?
When he watches, yeah, because he doesn't really watch it. I think he gets bored, not because he doesn't understand.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he is proud and stuff like that. He likes it.
Fallon, absolute pleasure as always, and wish you all the very best, Ali Pally.
Thank you.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.